What's going on, everybody? Darth Morty here, and you know what's going on today. We're watching some more scary, spooky ghost stuff. I just want to say real quick, sorry for having no uploads in the last couple of days. I was still feeling really unwell, and I had to work both Saturday and Sunday. I decided to get some sleep rather than skip sleep to try and make some videos, so that actually worked out well for me. I'm feeling much better. So anyway, let's get on with watching some scary ghost videos. Let's do this! Okay, today we are watching the scariest videos found online 24 by King Frostbear TV. It was the first one that popped up in my feed, and I like King Frostbear. I don't think he gets enough credit. I am actually going to skip a little bit of this first clip because it's quite long and nothing much really happens.
Now we are following the team of Kaka Sobrenatural, who ventures to a supposedly haunted family home. It is said that a terrible tragedy unfolded in this house, and apparently housing the spirits of its violent past. After setting up their equipment, the team checks out every room in this place, and slowly but surely, some unusual activity unfolds. It all starts with really odd noises. However, their camera captured something else that nobody saw at the time.
Gente, a família conta que quando eles estavam pousando nessa casa, aparecia um senhor sentado na poltrona dando risada, sorrindo. E isso era muito assustador, tanto que eles nunca mais quiseram pousar dentro dessa casa.
Fazer uma manifestação agora com a gente?
They put the night vision on and start getting freaked out because they think things are touching them, which, I don't know, a lot of these investigators are just bollocks, mate. Yeah, nothing much really goes on up until now. Oh look! There's somebody in the room, mate! Oh! It's fucking Jesus! He's pissed off because you're faking shit, mate. You're going to hell for faking it. I don't know, I just don't buy this one. It's not a good start. We're already being really sceptical. I just don't like it. Nah, bro. Nah.
Did you see that? A creepy looking apparition is peeking at our investigators from the living room. It appears as if that...
It's like they said they didn't see it at the time, but why were they freaking out then?
The sofa.
If they didn't see it, why did they freak out? That one's bollocks.
The family has seen before in this residence. Quite terrifying how the eyes reflect back, isn't it?
Like I say, you've upset Jesus, mate.
I invite you to check out the whole investigation on their channel.
I won't be doing that. Trail cam thing. Okay, now we're talking.
The video was recorded by a trail cam that was mounted on a pole close to the owner's home. There were always weird noises that could be heard stemming from the local woods. Many legends were told about the infamous skinwalker that was supposed to roam this area, especially at night. The man had decided to mount this camera together with a floodlight for security purposes. And one night, it would appear that he finally caught something that he couldn't easily explain.
Okay, come on then, let's see it. Oh, whoa. Now we're talking. Yeah, you see that's a rake. A rake or something, mate.
A strange white creature appears on the right side of the screen and seems to be running through the picture in a pretty inhumane way.
Yeah, you see, I like trail cam stuff because it just seems that little bit harder to it's not necessarily harder to fake, I guess, but
Look at its legs. It almost doesn't look human at all, wouldn't you agree?
yeah, I wouldn't say that's a human. Humans generally aren't white and see-through.
Some people
Swamp
say
gas.
It almost looks as if that thing was stalking for prey.
Well,
With an unsettling thought.
they like to lure people in there for some reason.
Are we actually seeing a mysterious creature here?
Hey,
Or was
this-
it something way more unnerving?
Somebody's got pissed and lost in the woods, mate. Stripped off all the clothes. Decided to start glowing. It's Mr. Burns. It's fucking Mr. Burns, mate.
Please let me know what you think.
I bring you
To
love.
this day, the man has no idea what exactly was captured that night.
Nah, there's definitely weird shit in the woods, mate.
Taking a look at the case of Dino Nuggets, who seem to be living in a pretty haunted house.
Are
He
you
shares
shitting me?
What'd you hear?
In several videos, he has documented
I
the
just-
terrifying activity
I'm gonna
that
let
is
it
unfolding.
go. I'm just gonna let it play, but Dino Nuggets is
Its weird
fake.
noises at first turned into several bone-chilling shadow sightings that so
Yeah,
far
it's string.
have only transpired in the basement of their house.
Yeah, bruh, nah. Nah, bruh. It's just not... Oh my god! There's another person in here! Now they're not... Ooh, 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 ooh.
Knowing that he had something on his
Didn't even
hands
bother
on
to do a
that
fucking
case,
cut, mate, just a
Dino
fade.
decided
It's
to pull out a
bollocks.
recording device once in a while, even if he wasn't home.
Like,
The
I'm
next
all
video was posted after he had left the camera rolling one night, when nobody should have been home at that time. He was quite shocked after realizing that the activity even made it upstairs.
Yeah, of course it did. It's wherever he wants it. Yeah, I'm all for people making scary videos and stuff for entertainment. Alright, it's cool. Some people are really skilled at it, but, you know, at least label it somewhere as a work of fiction. Don't present this shit as real if it's not. Yeah, oh, somebody walked across the doorway. It's just that.
After the lights start flickering in Dino's home, there is an odd shadow reflection on the left side of the wall. What could this be? Obviously, it gets even stranger when the basement door opens.
Somebody just
We can
pushed
hear
it
something
open.
That sounds like a weeping woman.
Yeah, because it's fake. You wouldn't still be in that house if this shit was happening.
There's a tall shadow
Especially not with
apparition
kids.
breathing through the living room in the reflection of the door here.
Like I say, I'm all for people making scary videos for entertainment purposes. Just, you know, just at the bottom of the description, just say, this is a work of fiction.
But it's truly an unsettling situation, to say the least. What do you think? Is this the same shadow apparition that we have seen earlier?
This is Mrs. or
is
something.
Dino's home haunted by several ghosts? This recording was sent in by Lewis, and he tells me that he found it in the Paranormal subreddit. Apparently it was captured
Always
by
good.
a property owner who was waiting to catch the reason for some of the disturbances his family had to face in the past couple of nights. The motion sensor turned on several times and activated their security cameras outside of their property, and it's only supposed to do that should it recognize either a human or animal. But each time the camera got triggered, nothing ever showed up on the saved recordings. However, the following night was different, and when the man checked the recordings in the morning, he found something really strange looking.
Pissing it down. Alright, okay. There's a strange bird in your yard, mate.
It appears that a woman is walking into the screen from the right side, but how?
It's weird. This is not where I parked my car.
She
Is she
have
wearing
been
like
on
a
the
veil or
property
something?
already, since the entrance gate's to the left. Another oddity about this clip is that the woman just stops in her tracks and then disappears into thin air. Was it an artifact that was possibly caused by the rain?
Could
But
be.
that wouldn't trigger the emotion alert. Maybe the spirit of a lady who was visiting their property.
Yeah, you see that one's... Yeah, I buy that. That seems like the strange kind of things that do happen. Yeah, you just catch a little glimpse. The dark hole. Oh dear.
Now we're taking a look at an update from Kent of Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Oh
Once
yeah, this
again,
shit's freaky.
He has opened his diary, full of terrifying encounters that have unfolded in his own home over the past several years.
Carmel Main's the
Today
guy
we
with
are
the
taking another look into his basement, which is home to the utmost terrifying encounters that are unfolding in his home. He was conducting a spirit box session at the time and was hoping to receive some answers about the strange encounters that have taken place as of late. After hearing some unsettling noises from the black hole right next to him, the following unfolded.
I don't like spirit boxes. I
Tapping.
just don't like them.
Hello? Whoa! What the?
What, bro? Didn't see fuck all. What?
Hello? I was watching the show moment right here, wondering where this was coming from. Then suddenly a face comes at me from within the darkness. I brightened this up as much as possible to show what came out from under the house.
Yeah, you see, it's odd. Now, there are a few things about his videos that make me think,
I can assure you, this screenshot is nothing compared to what this looked like in real time. As I jumped back, this thing went back through the hole under the house.
yeah, you
This
freaking
wasn't
out.
the only
You freaking
incident
out.
within
Scared
those
it.
few seconds. What was said is just as disturbing as this encounter.
Hello?
Could it be that one of the spirits, or possibly demons, that is inheriting this basement was showing itself to Kent that day? Maybe in the hopes to scare him away? Who can say?
Yeah, see,
Now we want to take a look at the capture, which was
thing is about this stuff, right? It's when you look into it, it hardly ever does anything other than try and scare you, right? And from what I can gather, when people have done actual proper studies, I'm talking mainly about the Skinwalker Ranch stuff, it would appear, if you delve into it, that whatever these things are, and I think it's probably a few different things, but the thing they all seem to have in common is they all like to play games. They all like to mislead and troll. And I just think when you're giving it something like a spirit box, you are just asking for it to try and, it's just going to amplify the level of how much it's freaking you out. That's all it's going to do. It's just going to try and say things to scare you. I don't trust the spirit box things. Even if it is legit, I just think how do you know that whatever it is actually saying anything truthful to you? You can't. How the fuck would you know? It's just making up stuff to scare you. It likes to play games, and a lot of this stuff seems to like to scare you. It's almost like it feeds off your fear or something. It's I don't know. I don't want to go too far into the theory side of things because I feel like that tends to put people off. It's just, I don't know. You got to be careful what you give this stuff. That's all I'm saying.
shared by user Pullhard. He states, "My brother set up an infrared trail cam inside of his trailer on his property with no neighbors. This was the only capture all night, captured 3 hours after he left. Please notice how there's no reflection in the TV. It's nothing but mud here right now. No footprints that weren't my brother's." To add wonder, the camera snaps 3 photos at once, and nothing appeared in the first or third photo. The one I'm showing you was the second photo. Anybody have any reasoning for this? My brother looked for signs if somebody was there perhaps, but couldn't find anything strange.
Okay. That definitely looks like a outline of a
Many
person.
people commented that it appears
Didn't
to
really
be
need the red ring
apparition
there,
of
mate.
a man in a top hat. Could this be the case?
If you can't see that,
Perhaps
you
it
might
could
need new
even be a
eyeballs.
capture of the infamous Hat Man. What other
Nah,
explainable
isn't it
reasons
fucking
could
Hat
this
Man, mate?
capture
Hat Man's
have?
black.
Do you think somebody snuck onto the property without anybody realizing? Not very likely, if no footprints were found that night. But maybe you have a better explanation for what had happened here. I mean, you can even see a hand with fingers here. At least it appears that way. Was this ghost perhaps looking for something? A former owner of the land? Hard to say.
It's an interesting
This
one.
seems to be a really mysterious photo.
It is mysterious.
The next was captured by channel The Oslaskans, and it appeared that a mysterious event has caused the man in the following video to actually get out his cell phone. He tells us about really odd noises he was hearing in the past couple of nights, and that he even noticed shadows in the corner of his eyes. Apparently he was situated in a pretty old building, and I assume he's at his workplace. That's
Where'd you go, Frostmare?
2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio. In the last couple of nights, I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and...
Now, I just want to say immediately, before we've even seen anything, I'm going to say that this is more likely to be legit, just based off him. He's got that worried sort of look, like that slight concern. You know, he's not necessarily really, really scared or terrified, but he knows there's something going on that isn't quite right. And if you look at his eyes as well, his eyes seem very like glassy and reflective, almost watery, which only tends to happen when you're legitimately concerned about something. So I've not actually seen this clip, so I'm just going to call it now and say I think this one might actually be legitimate, just based off him immediately.
And like seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Now this is a really big old building, and so that's got me a little bit freaked out. But the top of it was just a few minutes ago. I was going to the bathroom, and I was standing in the stall, and I swear someone grabbed the back of my shoulder while I was standing there. If something happens, I want to have it on video.
first things first, checking that no other human soul is around.
You see, that's, you know, that's right. That's what you do. You see, well, is there anybody left in this building? Am I the only actual person here? Rambo it, mate. Boot the door down.
Then he tries to make it towards the toilet stalls, you know, to possibly record proof that something is still lingering there.
You see, this one's making me... Yeah, I'm actually feeling a little bit concerned.
Lights are on in the bathrooms, of course. Hello?
FBI, come out! You fucking hands up! Oh, well, that one didn't open. What the fuck? Bruh, I'm sure something moved in there that shouldn't have done. Might have just been me.
Alright, I think I'm done.
Yeah, I would be, to be fair. Whoa, what was that? Was that something fucking peeking around the corner, mate? That just actually gave me that fuck. Bruh. Swear to God, like, it actually fucking made my hair stand up.
Here. The eyes are reflecting in a suspicious way.
Yeah,
which
what
causes
the
some commenters to believe this might have been a
fuck?
ghost. What do you think? Was it a colleague of his that was pranking him that night? Or did this
I
man
would
capture something from
fucking
another
hope so.
realm?
Nah. Don't peek round the corner. Come out and face me, you fucking pussy. Stop being scary.
This video was shared by channel
That's a good
NBT,
one.
and it was supposedly recorded by a lonely camper who had come across an unexplained being in the middle of a forest that is located in Oregon. At the time of the recording, he states that other people visit this area regularly and that he even caught people here at the time, shooting. He documents the campsite and comments on a really odd wood structure that was
Can you
built
stop
there.
swinging the camera around like that,
Nothing
mate?
too
You're fucking hurting
strange.
my eyes.
Basically just a travel diary. However, things seemed to turn sour when the man woke up to unexplained noises in the middle of the night, after he initially was lying down to take a rest. Let's take a look.
Or chase me up. I'm wondering. I got darkness. Flashlight.
Oh. Don't. Fuck off.
People believe that this young man came across something from another world that night. Unfortunately, the recording ends right there.
Oh,
Could this be an alien that was out in the woods to find him? Or are we looking
It
at
ends
an
there,
America
does
over
it?
here?
What,
If it
did
is
they
just a hoax, of course.
just find the camera and just
Please let me know
no
what
sign of
you
him
guys
ever
think.
again? Because if you came that close to something, I don't think... yeah, nah.
From another world.
Yeah, I mean, I know there... I'm pretty sure there is things in certain areas. A little bit like that. But you see, you've got that close to something, the only thing they're going to find of you is your camera. And there was no response from him. Though if you saw that in the woods in the middle of the night after hearing things, I think you'd probably scream like a little girl. I would, as I was sprinting away at full pelt. Bye! Gone. Anyway, there's a couple of good clips in that video. There was one that actually genuinely scared me a bit. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. As always, have a nice day.